Have you ever noticed that colleague who used to be the first to arrive and the last to leave, but now they do the bare minimum and log off exactly at 5 p.m.? No extra favors, no unpaid overtime, no emotional investment. In the corporate world, they call this lazy. But psychology says it's something much deeper. It's a defense mechanism called quiet quitting. Today, we're decoding the real psychology of why the best employees stop caring. 1. Self-preservation over productivity. Psychologists say when an environment becomes consistently toxic or unrewarding, the brain enters a state of emotional detachment. This isn't about being anti-work. It's about protecting your mental space from burnout. While most people tie their self-worth to their job title, quiet quitters have shifted their validation inward. They've realized that a company can replace them in a week, but their health is irreplaceable. It's a subtle sign of high emotional intelligence. 2. The psychological contract. Every job has two contracts, the one you signed on paper and the psychological contract, the unwritten expectation of trust and reward. Research shows that when a boss breaks this trust by micromanaging or ignoring your efforts, the brain triggers a reciprocity reset. You stop giving extra because the brain no longer sees a return on investment. You aren't quitting the job, you're quitting the unfairness. 3. Diversified self-worth. Highly intelligent professionals often go through a phase of cognitive re-evaluation. They stop making their career their entire personality. By quiet quitting, they are creating room for their real-world goals: family, hobbies, or side hustles. In psychology, this is known as having a complex self-schema. They understand that a job is just a transaction, not a transformation. They prefer peace over the corporate performance. 4. Nervous system regulation. Many people who check out are actually recovering from chronic workplace stress. Their nervous system has been in fight or flight mode for too long. By doing only what is required, they are forcing their body back into a rest and digest state. It's not a lack of ambition, it's a biological necessity for survival. They chose silence over the endless cycle of corporate anxiety. So, if you find yourself doing just enough to get by, don't assume you're failing. Psychology suggests you might be more grounded and self-aware than those still trapped in the hustle culture. You've learned to set boundaries before you break. You've realized that your value isn't defined by a cubicle. If you want to understand the hidden psychology of your career and master the corporate mind, hit subscribe now. Because at Workology, we don't just talk about jobs, we decode the people who do them.